Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Laredo State Dynasty, where we are going to start into a new season. Last year we lost to Georgia to end our run in the college football playoff, and we're going to try to go back. Now, we lost a lot of seniors at the end of last season, or in the off season, so we're going to have to do this with basically entirely new team. Now, first of all, we're going to talk recruiting a little bit. On the board, there's only mostly 4 stars, a few 3 stars. I didn't find a running back that's a 4-star with a Hispanic name, for example. Just a couple of receivers. There's no tight ends with a 4-star rating with a Hispanic name. But we got a lot of offensive linemen. That's already 4 tackles there, 4-star tackles. We got a few guards as well, a couple of centers. So all kinds of room there with the offensive line. We do also have quite a few defensive linemen, especially defensive ends. Now, in this entire recruiting class, there's not one 5-star with a Hispanic name, so you can't recruit any of those. But I think 4-stars have proven to be very valuable. More than half the team is 4-stars probably at this point. Didn't actually count it out, but now we already got an insta commit here in week 0. It's Marco Pino, a 6'3" corner, 192, massive dude, quite athletic. Pretty excited about him. So probably only recruiting one other corner, and there's a bunch of safeties that we could recruit. So we're gonna go after those as well, since safety has been historically an issue for us. Basically our weakest position on the team from the get-go, still to today, but we're trying to change that. Now we're gonna face the Arkansas State Red Wolves. First of all, this is a team that we faced last year, and there's still a few of our former players on that team, so we're gonna play them again this year. Just want to see how those players are doing. Maybe they have a revenge game or something. Quarterbacked by Hugh Whitehart. Whitehart has a very good arm. His accuracies are very good in the short and intermediate parts of the field, and he's got some serious speed. This kid can run. He's got a massive arm and pretty good athleticism. This is a really good quarterback. Jordan Dragos is the top running back. Wears number 30, so gotta watch out for him. 5'10", 198. Kind of a slender frame, to be honest, but he's a good elusive back. He's got some serious hands, a good route runner, very good, and a pretty good athlete as well, 89 speed, anyone excel. That's not too bad. You can definitely run with that. The top receiver is wearing number 84, Hakeem Olubi. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. 6'1", 193, out of Metro Atlanta. Olubi is a very good pass catcher with really good elusiveness. His route runnings lack a little bit, not the most speed you'll ever see, but a decent number 1, I'd say. Marco Sands is the number 2, so this kid is only 5'6", 187, out of Alamo, Tennessee. Sands has not great route runnings, but his hands are very good. This is elite hands. Now, sadly, this kid can't run. 83 speed, 83 acceleration. That's the second best receiver, so this is the kind of talent you're going to expect here from an Arkansas State team. We've got a 1/2 decent receiver, a second receiver that doesn't have any athleticism, but at least can catch the football. I hope we can contain this one. Now, this tight end here looks absolutely horrible as a receiver. 68 speed, all the hands, the catching ratings in the 60s. His route ratings are actually half decent. Now, the offensive line, they do have a good left guard here at 87 overall. The center is half decent, 80 overall. And then the other guard is also really good, and they got a third guard in there as well. The right tackle is really good. It's actually shocking how good Arkansas State looks on the offensive line, but that left tackle spot is not looking too hot. So I think they might be playing the backup right tackle there, or something like that. Now, this is actually a former Ocelot. Daniel Vela went to Laredo State once. 88 power moves, 76 finesse moves. It's kind of a one-dimensional pass rusher. Good strength, 61 block shedding is pretty awful, to be honest. But he's got the skill set to rush the passer, and he's got the speed around the corner. So Vela, definitely somebody to watch out for. Jamario Hook on the other side, 6'5", 259. a prototypical NFL pass rusher size-wise, with 85 power moves, 76 finesse moves, so not quite the pass rusher that Vela is, but decent run stopper at least, 65 block shedding, not great either. But a better athlete, definitely. And then they've got George Cabral, another former Laredo State player. He's a linebacker there now, a senior out of Miami. Cabral is a former 3-star. He's got 79 block shedding, which is really good at linebacker. He's got some power and 72 zone coverage. I mean, that's not great. Also not the fastest, but 86 speed is decent. So a decent athlete linebacker with great run stopping and okay cover ability. The top linebacker on the team, however, is Bud Walters, 6'3", 233, elite run stopper. There is no weakness here. Got some hit power, got some play rec, can rush the passer. The only weakness, again, it's the coverage. And this kid is even slower. So I would be worried here. And I was just kidding, that was not the best linebacker, because their actual best linebacker is actually Diego Ordonez, who looks fantastic. 88 zone coverage. Guy's gonna be a 3-down linebacker with good awareness and play rec. He's got some power, well, not hit power, but can rush the passer. 62 block shedding is not great. A decent athlete, decent run stopper, elite coverage. Jamison Daly is the top corner on this team, and he's got the Platinum House Call ability, which is always something that I need to announce here, because those are the people that we are afraid to throw to, because they can just take the ball away even though their head is not turned around. At least in CFB25 and 26 it's better, but this is 25, so I don't want to throw anywhere near him. But the other corners, actually no threats here. So Jamison Daly is the one we don't want to throw to. Quentin Lovelace, the top safety here. Lovelace has half decent coverage and run support, but that athleticism is pretty awful. And then on the other side, we're gonna see Carlos Aguilera, yet another former Laredo State player with a silver house call ability now here at Arkansas State. I mean, that's pretty good. We've got great run support, a little bit of speed, but no pass coverage, honestly. Not great. Also not much play rec or IQ. Now, we have played them a couple of times before. We're split 1-1. Now, even though this Laredo State team, this Arkansas State team looks pretty like fantastic, honestly. Like they're rated as like an 85 overall team or something, which is much better than anything you would expect from a team that's starting out as like a 71 overall team or whatever. Like they have developed very nicely, but still, we are the heavy favorites. This game is being played at Arkansas State, so we're playing in their dome. Well, it's not a dome, but we're doing that because I really like the waterfalls there, and Arkansas State is gonna get off to a really nice start with a 26-yard gain, already close to midfield here. And Whiteheart is going to hand it off to Dragos, and he's going to go absolutely nowhere, as we are seeing a new edge rusher here, Javier Yelito, taking his first snaps, sitting the bench for a long time. And now Whiteheart is getting sacked by yet another player that has been sitting on the bench for a while, Taylor Morales. We had basically to replace almost the entire defensive line. We graduated 3 edge rushers and 1 defensive tackle. So the only one that's still left is Ronaldo Sanchez, and everybody else is brand new here. And I mean, this is just a clean pass rush win by Taylor Morales. So gotta watch out for that kid. That's exciting, and they're gonna have to punt it away to our 99 speed receiver and kicker returner Ramon Iglesias. And he's gonna cut right, and there's a lot of space out there. He's on a foot race to the sideline, and now let's see if he can beat the punter. Yes, he can. He's gone down the sideline. It's a touchdown. Laredo State's gonna take the lead with an opening kickoff here, kickoff return touchdown. That's the first touchdown of the season going to our 99 speed receiver, Ramon Iglesias. I'm looking forward to returning kicks with him, I gotta say for sure here. Now, Whiteheart is throwing it on 3rd and 4, and they are going to get the first down, 8 yards out there. That's good stuff. 3rd and 5 now, and they're going to go with a double twin set, and they actually do get the first down. Jamichael Pena with tight coverage, but couldn't break the pass up. First and 10, Whiteheart sacked again, second time today, and this time it is Ronaldo Sanchez, if I recall this correctly. 92, I think, is Sanchez. So that's second and 21 coming up. I'm so sorry. Ronaldo Sanchez declared for the NFL, man. It's actually Adrian Silvestro who's still here. I don't know why I get those two confused all the time. So it's Silvestro, not Sanchez. Sanchez graduated last year. But now we're gonna get some offense snaps here for the first time today, and this is a good run by Santana. Well, Santana went to Tulsa. I'm confusing all my players right now. Carlos De La Rosa. I'm not even able to pronounce our own players' names. Carlos De La Rosa is our new starting running back after we lost John Suarez. And there we've got the tight end, Angelo Emmanuel, another new starter after we lost Juan Rivero to the NFL as well. And there, Carlos Rosa not getting anywhere. And now we've got a 3rd and 12. 3-by-1 set. And Valencia, the quarterback, also a new starter, is going to get it away to Emmanuel. First down, tight end at the 1-yard line. And now we're going to have 2 tight ends to the left. And the motion for Arellanes. Carlos De La Rosa, touchdown. Ocelots. We're going to take a 14-0 lead here. And all the new players already making impacts left and right here. Valencia, the quarterback, with a very nice throw to a freshman tight end and Angelo Emmanuel. We've got Carlos De La Rosa, a sophomore running back, getting the touchdown. We had Kevin Colombo, was number 22, by the way. He had a nice run earlier as well. So the only ones missing on this offense that hasn't had an impact yet is Joshua Arellanes, our superstar receiver that came back and did not declare, actually. Whiteheart's getting sacked again. Another one. 2nd and 18 coming up here. And that one is Taylor Pena, who is also a new starter here. He's a cornerback, I think a junior, and he's going to get the sack here on a blitz. Very cleanly executed, taking down Whiteheart. And with that, we are getting the ball back in great field position across midfield already. And we're going to hand this one off to Iglesias. And there's the 99 speed. And he jukes out the safety and re-accelerates down to the 20-yard line. What a play for Ramon Iglesias. That's great. And now we're going to have 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Handed off to De La Rosa. He's got some speed and runs it down to the 8. So that's a 12-yard run. 3rd and goal. And now you got to throw it. Valencia slant. And that one's at the feet of Arellanes. So incomplete and a field goal added for Laredo State. So Arkansas State is getting sacked again. Back on offense, it's Enrique de Castro. Senior edge rusher, has been riding the bench for a long time. He was a linebacker a few years back, but was capped out pretty quickly. So we turned him into an edge rusher, and now he's a starter here in his senior season, and that was just a clean win here. Taking down the quarterback, 4th down, and another great start to the possession here at the 2-minute warning. Valencia, he's got a lot of room out there. Arellanes turns it upfield, down the sideline, out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Joshua Arellanes with his first big play today here in his junior season. 3rd and 10, and Valencia is gonna get it away, but he's hit during the throwing motion, so the ball falls on the ground. We had a wide open receiver in the end zone, man. That would have been a touchdown, but the protection did not hold up for Valencia. So another field goal added, and Arkansas State is going to try to move down the field now. 2nd and 10, and they've got a one-on-one behind the cornerback. It's a 1st down. Oh my God, Jamichael Pena, our only senior corner, just allowed a huge loss there, and a huge gain, I guess, for Arkansas State. But now they're in field goal range. We get another sack, and this time it's Taylor Costanzo, who's not a senior, but a new edge rusher that is also playing this season. You're going to see quite a lot of him. 2nd and 19, and they're going to get 12 back. We're inside 1 minute now, 54 seconds, and they've got a 3rd and 7 coming up. And 1 timeout on the clock. So Whiteheart, this needs to be a 1st down if you want to have a fighting chance, but he's not going to get anywhere. That's a 4th down, and Arkansas State is going to take the points here. 4th and 6, and we actually iced their kicker. He still makes it. Does not matter. Actually, we did not ice their kicker. We kept on. We took a timeout to stop the clock. so we could get another possession here. But we did not ice the kicker. So 36 seconds for us, and Emmanuel, that's a good start. 17 yards already. Now they're going to go hurry up. Lose a couple seconds, and now they're going to throw it. Valencia, he's going to scramble immediately because he saw that there was nothing open. Takes 9 yards, and we're going to hurry it up again. Still 2 timeouts in out of pocket. Should have used one there, probably. Valencia is going to throw a one-on-one shot. Oh my god. Arianes, can you please try to get to the ball? Jeez. Intercepted by Arkansas State. I think that's Jamison Daly. Had the cornerback that I pointed out. But there's only 4 seconds left, and they try a Hail Mary, which didn't work. So we're at halftime here, 20-3. Dominant effort so far, but Arianes, we need to involve him a lot more than that. Valencia not having a massive day in his first ever start, first ever pass attempt as well. He's a senior quarterback that was on the bench for 4 years now. So probably takes some time to get used to this. 3rd and 5, and we've got a drop. It was a good pass by Valencia, and the ball is just dropped by Emmanuel. So 2nd and 8, and they're gonna set up a scream here. A scream, yeah. I'm gonna keep screaming if they're gonna play like this. But yeah, they're gonna set up a screen and get 10 yards out of it. And now they're gonna run it here with Dragos, and he's got some room, and that's a first down and a lot more after that for Dragos. Down to vehicle range from the 26 now. They're gonna have a play action shot for Whiteheart here, and down goes the quarterback again. It's another sack, and I think this one is Javier Yelito again. Another sack for this Laredo State defense that just lost 3 edge rushers to the draft. We had Leyva go to the NFL as a Heisman winning edge rusher from last year. We had Valdez go to the NFL. We had the linebacker turned edge rusher, whose name is escaping me right now, also go to the NFL. So lots of edge rushers, and Arkansas State can actually not recover from that sack, but they do get a field goal out of the possession, so at least they're now down 2 scores, and the game is not over yet. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, this is the time where you really want to pull away and end the game there. Instead, I couldn't find the button where to pitch it, because I haven't run any speed option at all with Wayne Estrada for 5 seasons, so I have no idea how to do it anymore, and that's a punt. And Hugh Whiteheart gets the ball back and is sacked again, 7th time today. This time we're going to have a linebacker blitz get there. That's Cabral in the backfield. Jesus Cabral, our senior linebacker. We also had, that's actually not Cabral. Cabral was there as well, but 55 is Isidora. That was the first one on scene. But yeah, we had 2 linebackers declared last year as well, and things get worse from there. 2nd and 21, they lose again 3 yards. Enrique de Castro with a very nice play on the run. And now we've got Valencia with great field position. He throws it to Kevin Colombo, and that's a first down. 2nd and 3, hand it off. No, that's a play action shot. End zone, Iglesias, no! It's intercepted. And it actually was not Iglesias. I thought the whole time that was a Ramon Iglesias because he pulled away so fast. But it was Taylor Rosas, and he doesn't have the speed to be fast enough to stay away. And Valencia is getting intercepted there because the cornerback kept up with him. So that's another interception, and I think it was Daly again. So 2 interceptions already for their lead corner. Went after him and got what we deserved here. Now Arkansas State back on offense, and they're going to get caught for a hold here. And obviously we're going to take that because 2nd and 18, they cannot recover from that one either. So 4th down, and we've got another punt, and look who's deep. It's Ramon Iglesias, who has not made much of an impression in the receiving game, but look at this one. He's down to the sideline, and he's pulling away, and it's going to be another touchdown for Iglesias. Oh my, 2 of 3 touchdowns for this Laredo State offense. Well, I mean, 2 of these 3 touchdowns of today at all went to Ramon Iglesias on kickoff return, punt return touchdowns. So, I mean, this is how we do stuff here. We're gonna jump ahead to the end because it was a 3-score game at that point. At the end of, at the beginning of the 4th quarter, there is no way they came back, but We did get a couple big plays to Arianes, got him a couple touchdowns there at the end, but nothing you haven't seen before. The game's over. Whiteheart threw for 400 yards at the end of the game. They had a lot of garbage yardage. Valencia, very disappointing start. 11 of 25, but honestly, like, yeah, the accuracy is not great. This is not what we're used to, but seriously, like, how many drops did we have in this game? Jeez, like, there is at least 5 catches where you just need to make them. And then his completion percentage looks a lot more doable. Olubi had 160 yards, man. Most of that in garbage time, to be honest, but I mean, 3 drops, the game is counting 3 drops. Like, I counted like a lot more than that, because there was multiple plays where, I mean, yeah, it's tight coverage, but you still need to make the catch here. Jeez, just and even if you just add those 3 plays, then the stat line is 14 of 25, which is like 56% completion percentage, and at least you're not below 50 or whatever. But this day is all about the defense. We had 3, 5.5, 6, 7, 8 sacks in this game, and like everybody got into it. We had a cornerback with 1.5 sacks in this game. Can you believe it? No turnovers, but doesn't matter. That was absolute domination from the defensive line. I was a little bit worried about the pass rush because we had Valdez last year, who got injured, and then Jose Castillo, that's his name, yeah, Castillo. He took over for him and still had like a 10 sack season, even though he only played like the second half of the season. But De Castro and Javier Yolito are getting it done, so who am I to complain? And right off the bat, we already got our first commit in like week 3. We got the quarterback, Jimmy Morales, out of Mansfield, Texas. 4-star quarterback already acquired. We get our running back here, Emmanuel Sendejo, out of Conroe, Texas. So we got a running back. He's a 3-star, but he's a gem, so already always have high hope for 3-star gems. We got a receiver in James Galindo out of Cypress, Texas. We got James Santiago, a tight end, a 3-star, but also a gem out of North Las Vegas. We got Ben Rico, the tackle, out of Stafford, Texas. Most of these kids are out of Texas. We got Jamie Galindo. So we have 2 Galindos, and they're called James and Jamie. So that's not going to confuse me at all in the future. We got Ben Canonico out of Frisco, Texas. Defensive tackle, 4-star. We got a safety in Ed Leon out of Omaha, out of Nebraska as well. So it's looking, this receiving class is already shaping up very well. So we're in week 4 right now, and we already got like 10 commits or whatever in 1 week. Jimmy Morales, 91 throw power. We got 83 short, 78 medium, 83 break sack, 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Like, this kid is basically the perfect quarterback. I'm so excited about Jimmy Morales. Then we got a running back here. Just beat North Texas out way before their visit. I didn't even get to schedule a visit for any of these kids. 91 speed, 89 excel. That's a good start. He could get even faster. All the running back ratings are in the like high 70s. Like, that's a good start to me. James Galindo, the receiver, 6'5", massive dude. I think he's gonna be our Joshua Ariana's replacement a couple years down from now. He's got 92 speed, 89 acceleration, so already a better athlete than Ariana is. And all the catching ratings in the 80s and 90s, 94 catching as well, 84 release. Galindo looks like an absolute monster. And then we've got James Santiago, 6'1", 229 out of North Las Vegas. Santiago is a possession tight end. We don't know the speed, but 84 acceleration has me have high hopes. The catching ratings are in the 70s. Like, that's good stuff already for Santiago, and he's a gem. Then we've got a gem tackle, Ben Rico, 6'7", 300 pounds, a prototypical NFL-sized receiver tackle prospect with the strength is at 83, so that's not great. But all the pass block ratings are in the low 80s already. This kid could start on day 1, honestly. And he doesn't have to. So if he's like starting in like year 3, he's already gonna be a monster. Jamie Galindo, the edge rusher, 6'6", 252, another prototypical NFL-sized receiver. I'm always saying receiver. It's an edge rusher. Jeez, 88 strength at that size is massive. 80 power moves, 84 acceleration, 82 speed. Like, this kid is an unbelievable athlete, and he already has 80 power moves. Can you believe how good this kid is gonna be in a couple of years? Ben Canonico, the defensive tackle, 6'3", 327. Massive dude. Lacks a little bit of the length, but 94 strength. Along with 74 block shed, 87 tackling, 87 hit power. This kid is going to be a monster in the run. And then we've got a linebacker here with Ed Leon. 4-star kid, 6'1", 194. Did I just say linebacker? I mean a safety, obviously. 89 speed, 89 excel. That's very solid, and he could get faster. 72 zone coverage is decent. He's got some pretty good man coverage as well. 77, that's really good. So we're looking forward to that kid, obviously. And now this week we're gonna have a lot of visits. Well, 4 of them, not a lot, but 4 of them. Enrique Vieira, a 4-star guard. That's a gem. We don't even really need the visit, just to make sure to beat out Texas. That's the only reason I'm doing this. 82 strength. The pass block ratings are in a great spot already. 6'3", 315 pounds is perfect size, honestly. And the other kid I'm gonna get here is a linebacker, Leon Angel. He's a tendency as a pass rusher. 6'2", 239. I'm gonna take a look at his linebacker ratings when we get him. Maybe he's a linebacker, maybe he's an edge rusher, maybe he's doing both. We'll see. That 53 zone coverage has me scared a little bit, so probably more of an edge rusher with that 80 power moves. But Leon Angel looks already solid. Now this next game is going to be against some pretty good competition here. Maryland looking strong. They've got some players in the 90s and high 80s. So Lamar Wilkins, he's a lefty. We're going to face a lefty quarterback today. 6 foot, 220. That's a linebacker or running back size, and that kid can run. Jesus, he's got a good arm, he's got some very solid accuracies, and this kid can run, and he's got platinum field general, so I am pretty much scared of this kid. Like, they've got a great quarterback. Sam Rudder is 5'10", 186 out of Quantico. Pretty small dude, but he's basically uncapped, and he's already an 87 overall. Great elusiveness, great hands, decent route runner, and elite speed and acceleration at the position. So that quarterback running back duo is already great. And then you're gonna see this Sidney Wiggins, 6'5", 217, a 5-star receiver with a platinum 50-50. He's got not great route running, but the hands are elite, and the kid is just fast. Like, this is basically Buck Stoner from a UNC Dynasty with even more size and even like more ability as a younger player. They also got Danny Wallaba, which is funny because we just had a tackle at Arkansas State that also has that same name, and it's a really weird name. That's the number 2 receiver though, and this kid is no slouch either. Elite route runner, great hands, great speed, like. And then they have even more great receivers. This one hurt, Kashawn Breeze out of Tampa. This kid's hurt with a compound foot fracture, and his regular season is basically done unless Maryland makes it to the playoff. He's probably not going to see the field this year. But that's not even stopping them. They've got another 4-star receiver here, Marvin Boykins, 6 foot, 197 out of Dover, Delaware. Boykins is a very good route runner. He's got elite hands. He's got very solid elusiveness and more than enough speed. Like 96 speed at 6'1". Like, are you kidding me? Or 6 foot, I think he was. And then they've got a 90 overall tight end as well out of Washington, D.C. Josh Krause. Krause is a senior with like elite hands for a tight end. Those route runnings don't look great, to be honest. But kid can run, like 85 speed, 83 acceleration. In CFB25, 85 speed for a tight end is elite. Now, this offense looks absolutely fantastic. Well, I mean, that center position doesn't look perfect. Like, the center might be a weakness, but overall the guards and the tackles are good enough. So if you can hide on one position on the offensive line, it's center. So I'm really scared of this offense. I feel like this should be rated like a 90 overall offense, and they're rated like an 82. Like the rating's broken, but like this is an elite offense. Now this edge rusher here doesn't have me scared that much. Like we have a good offensive line, and I think we can take these couple of edge rushers here. Santiago Vega out of Washington D.C. as well. I mean, he's just not a threat at all. 76 power moves, 73 finesse moves, and like 63 block shedding or something. Like, what is this kid gonna do? I'm not scared of this kid at all. Now, they do have a solid defensive tackle here that you could be scared of, but he has this dislocated hip. He's done for like half the season. So the best guy they now have is a 2-star, 6'5", 321 out of actually Washington D.C. again. Jace Schilling. 79 block shedding, and that's his calling card. He's got 59 power moves and 76 finesse moves. This kid can't do nothing. 79 block shedding, and that's not got me scared. This defensive line is awful. And then they've got Shane Ninkovich, and this guy is a pretty good linebacker, honestly. Like the holes that are going to be opened up by this defensive line. He's got 81 block shedding. He's the best, like he has the highest block shedding on the entire team. And he's not a defensive lineman. Like, how is that possible? And because that's not enough, he's also got 89 zone coverage and very good athleticism. Like, they've got a very good linebacker there. Now, he's the only good linebacker there because the other ones are just not worth mentioning. But 82 overall corner here, 85 man coverage. That zone coverage looks pretty juicy as well. But and silver house call ability, 85 zone. But this kid is not fast. 89 speed. If this kid is gonna face Ramon Iglesias, I mean that's like one touchdown after another. That's automatic touchdowns left and right. Now they do have a very good safety here in Gage Costanzo, 6'2", 205 out of Baltimore. Costanzo has 93 zone coverage. 99 catching and a gold house call ability, gold knockout ability. He's a decent run stopper, 92 speed. Like this is an elite coverage safety, like you know Kevin Byard in his best days, where you would just like go deep, or Jesse Bates is actually a better example, like an elite deep free safety here. But yeah, we are still the heavy favorites. Now you got to be scared of this offense because this offense for Maryland is really good. But we also have a good defense that just had like 8 sacks on that pretty good Arkansas State offensive line. We have not the greatest secondary ever, but should be able to hold up a little bit. Well, I mean, not if we're playing like that. We ain't. Is that Sidney Wiggins already? Lamar Wilkins with the dot on the outside there on the comebacker. 3rd and 6, and Wilkins is in trouble, scrambles, gets away, and that's a first down. Wilkins, 10-yard run. And now we've got 11 personnel. Wilkins, the lefty, another comeback, another wide open first down. And Wilkins just diming it out there. 3rd and 3, and Wilkins is going to motion out the running back. Throws it to him in the flats, and that's not going to go anywhere. That's a TFL, and we've got Elias Costanzo, our free safety, make a TFL here. And field goal happened for Maryland. So 3-0 for the Terrapins, and we're on offense now here at home. And we're going to start this one off with Carlos De La Rosa, and he's got 17 yards on the first play on offense today. Kevin Colombo now in the backfield, and we've got some running room and a blocker out front, Ramon Iglesias, who decided to not block anybody out of the other two. So, but that's still a good run, and now nowhere to go. Valencia should have kept it himself on the read option there, and that's going to end the drive right there. 1st and 10, motion for the running back, and Wilkins wide open, and Pena is just getting torched out here. The only senior corner, he's not even the best corner we have on the team, but I decided that it's worth it with his abilities to still put him out there. And yeah, Costanzo's cleaning up there again with the TFL. 3rd and 10, and Wilkins is pressured, and the blitz is getting there. The ball is incomplete, and we force them to punt again. 1st and 10, Colombo in the backfield, and this is a handoff, and he's got some room on the outside, and a juke move to juke out the safety. Good stuff. Colombo with a very nice run for about 25 yards. 1st and 10, Valencia pressured, and he's just going to take off here. And here's the 90 speed on display. First down, Valencia on his legs. 3rd and 8 now at the edge of field goal range. You at least gotta like get a few yards. And over the middle, the pass is dropped. I think that might have been Iglesias. 4th down, long range kick, and it is good. Game's tied at 3, and Maryland's gonna get the ball back on offense here, as Laredo State and Maryland here already in the second quarter battling with a very defensive game. And down goes the quarterback again. It's Enrique de Castro. Already 3.5 sacks on this season. And Lamar Wilkins not amused on this one. 8 minutes left here in this second quarter. And De Castro just cleanly beat the left tackle there and had a free run with the quarterback, basically. I mean, Clinton didn't put up much of a resistance there. 3rd and 14. They get a few yards back on 2nd down. 3rd and 14. And he's getting chased to his left side again. And he is going down. Enrique de Castro again in the backfield, along with a defensive tackle whose name I was not able to read on the shirt. But a half sack again for Enrique de Castro. 4 sacks in 2 games, in less than 1.5 games. I mean, that's good stuff. Valencia, great pass to Taylor Rosas. 1st down. And now we've got play action. And Valencia gets his tight end. Great separation there. Late into the route. Emmanuel separates wide open for the 1st down. 3rd and 7 now for Valencia after a set of bad 1st down and 2nd down runs. And another drop over the middle. I think this time it was Arellanes. So not a great start to the season for him. And we have to settle for a field goal again. 6-3. And we're at the close to the 2-minute warning now. So inside 2 minutes, Wilkins got a chance here to tie up the game or maybe even take the lead. And wide open. 1st down. About 20 yards here for Marvin Boykins. 1st and 10, Wiggins isolated left, and Pena is covering him pretty well. And now he sees that the quarterback scrambles and takes him down after a 14-yard gain. Wilkins, good stuff on the ground as well. Wilkins, wide open again. What an angle. Costanzo whiffs on the tackle entirely. It's a touchdown, Maryland. They're going to take the lead here, 10-6. Maryland Terrapins up by 4. With 1 minute left in the first half here. Now let us see if we can do anything about this. But that's Marvin Boykins here. And with that minute, we were not able to do anything. 3 incompletions, and the ball goes back to Maryland for a Hail Mary try or something like that. Now, obviously, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We're going to move on to the second half now. 3rd and 6 to start off this opening drive here. And that was a very slow movement just by Taylor Rosas. And that's going to end the drive. 3 and out, and Wilkins got the ball back on play action. He's intercepted. It's Kevin Isidora, a new starter here, replacing Anthony Carvajal, who went to the NFL. And Isidora is a sophomore linebacker that is playing mostly coverage, and there you can see why. Standing right over the middle, just waiting on the mistake. Isidora is our number 2 linebacker here, and I'm assuming he's gonna take over the number 1 role next year when Cabral declares, because Cabral is a senior this year. Valencia can't even get up the screen. What on earth was that? We can't even, we get an interception in field goal range, go 3 and out, add another field goal, not even take the lead. That is really disappointing. This offense is not looking great. And this Maryland defense really doesn't have anything on us. We went through the players in the beginning. This is not a great defense. And Sidney Wiggins just tossing our defense left and right. And Wilkins, play action, gets it away. Wide open, another bad angle by this defense. Jeez. Can we just tackle somebody? Machiella gets the pressure, but the ball goes out to the running back, and that's another huge 1st down. They're just going to move the football down the field here. Now from the 7, they're going to hand it off up the middle, and at least somebody makes a tackle. So, I mean, at least we get that tackle. 3rd and goal from the 4, and Wilkins, end zone. Oh my God, you got to intercept it right there. Jeez. John Medrano, our number 3 linebacker. You got to take it away, Jesus. Instead, they had a field goal, and we're back to a 4-point game. Oreanes with a nice play for 9 yards, and now it's 3rd and inches. And Carlos De La Rosa has got some running room up the middle, and that's a nice gain of 11. 3rd and 10, and Valencia is going to dump it out of bounds. Nowhere to go with the ball. Everything was covered, and that's another punt. Ball goes back to Maryland, and we're in the 4th quarter now, by the way. So they're going to keep running it here and get 10 yards of play. Rudder looks really fantastic. Now he's going to go on a route, and Wilkins over the middle. Boykins with another catch. Like, the number 3 receiver is actually dicing up this defense. 2nd and 4, RPO wide open, and that's the tight end we were talking about earlier. Another 15-yard gain for Krause. 2nd and 13, Wilkins got some time and just scrambled into Enrique de Castro. Clinton, the tackle, gave up the pressure, and we've got a holding. We're not going to take that one. That's a decline, a hard decline. 3rd and 22 coming up. Sack counts, and de Castro's got another one. That's 5 on the season already. 3rd and 22 for Wilkins, and he throws it, and it's complete! Boykins for a 1st down. Are you kidding me? 26 yards allowed for Boykins. Oh my God. 2nd and 6, and it's another catch. Jeez. Can we, this kid is 22 of 26, and Wilkins now hands it off. Rudder, lots of room. 1st down and more. Down at the 2, and now they've got goal to go here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Hand it off to Rudder into the end zone. It's a touchdown, and Maryland is going to go up by 2 scores now. Oh, this is about to end very badly. It's 20-9. We haven't scored a touchdown all day, and there is only 3.5 minutes left. We need to have either 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown with 2-point try and a field goal. So we need to find the end zone here, or it's over. Valencia scrambling, 1st down, gets it. I mean, 2.5 minutes on the clock now. 3rd and 10 already. Valencia gets it away, and it is caught by Emmanuel. What a catch by the tight end. He moves the chains on an incredible catch. 3rd and 10, Valencia is going to throw one up. 1-on-1, end zone. Iglesias hauls it in. It's a touchdown. Laredo State's going to at least find the end zone today. And now we got to get the 2-point try to make this a field goal game. And, I'm not too optimistic. We have not been able to run any semblance of an offense today. We have 1 touchdown on the day, and it's just our deep threat making an incredible contested catch. So 2-point try for Valencia. It's a pass play, and the slant is caught, but nowhere near good. They had 3 defenders on Oreanes. I mean, good call. You knew we were going to go there here. So now we got to stop the run. First time out taken. Well, that was actually last time out taken. I already had... it's 1st time out taken. 3rd and 10. And they are going to get intercepted! Jamichael Pena! He's going to take it away, the senior corner, with a clutch play. 3rd and 10. They should have just ran it, man. Maryland, they run on 1st down. We take the timeout. They run on 2nd down. They have an injury. They take the timeout. And then on 3rd, you need to run it there, man. You have a 5-point lead. You can pin us deep, and we have not been able to show any semblance of an offense today. You gotta run it, man. And instead, they throw it with Wilkins, who had a great day so far. I mean, you can't do that. But you gotta run and take out the timeout. And instead, we are gonna get great field position, and Taylor Rosas just made an incredible catch between 2 defenders down to the 7-yard line. And now we even need to slow the game down to not give them the ball back here. So we're going to take it slowly here. 3rd and goal, 45 seconds. And that's incomplete. 4th down and goal. Gotta go for it here. Need the touchdown here. Valencia's got some time. He gets it away, and it's a touchdown. Taylor Rosas into the end zone. We're going to take the lead here. And, Maryland fans are not going to be happy about that. But this is a home game for us. So fans are really happy. Valencia with a perfect throw. He waited until Rosas cleared the linebacker and turns it into the end zone. So now 2-point try again, and this is a risky call as Valencia still haven't figured out the button. Jesus. So it's a 1-point game. And Maryland is, they've got 30 seconds to go down the field. So they've got a shot. They've got a shot. And Wilkins has an open receiver. Are you kidding me right now? They've got an open receiver at the 42. Oh my God. And another open receiver. Another first down. Down at the 41-yard line. And they do not have any timeouts anymore. 14 seconds on the clock. Can we stop him in bounds? He throws it out of bounds. No risk taken there. 3rd and 10. And they're just going to take the points here. And we are going to ice the kicker. 3rd and 10. And they are going to put this one up. And it is wide left. It had the leg, but it's no good. And the ball goes over to Laredo State. And we just can run out this clock and win the game right here. 21-20. That was a lot uglier than it needed to be, but Maryland has shown to be a very tough competitor. Their offense was very well run. They had a great game with Mark Wilkins. The only thing is, he threw 2 interceptions, and it led to us having 10 points. Well, actually 9 points on the board. First time, we intercepted them in field goal range. We went 3 and out, kicked the field goal. And then the second time around, I mean, that was just the biggest mistake you could ever make. Like, the ball, like, the game was basically over. You run the ball, you kick it down, and then you make us go down the field for 80 yards. Instead, you throw an interception in field goal range. We score within 2 throws to Taylor Rosas. We take the lead, and we give you 30 seconds to go respond. And then they miraculously actually made it into field goal range, but missed the kick. We really should have lost this game, and we had Orellana's on 3 catches for 17 yards. We had in this game 6 drops. Yeah, you saw the completion percentage by Valencia. Yeah, it doesn't look great, right? Yeah, 6 drops counted by the game, and I would argue there was a couple more in there that we should have maybe caught. Unreal. Like, how unlucky do you have to be? And like, seriously, last year we had 1 great receiver and 3 mediocre receivers. This year, we have 4 great receivers. We have an absolute superstar, top 5 draft pick in Arellanes. And we've got a 99 speed receiver. And we've got a great slot receiver in Taylor Rosas. That's a 90 overall. We've got even the 4th receiver in Esponda is an 88 overall. And we still have, like, we keep having all these drops. Like, what is happening? Jeez, like, get it together, man. You really need to get it together here. Enrique De Castro, another massive performance. The edge rusher is a senior. I mean, this kid's looking incredible. And he's an 84 overall. Now, this next game, we're going to go after yet another tackle. Villanueva. I have not recruited much here on him. I just started last week, and we just overtook them for the number 1 spot. And so now we're going to have a visit here. 91 strength, great power ratings. Finesse move, like, finesse is probably not great, but 72 pass block, 75 run block, that's not too bad. And then we're also going to have David De Castro, which probably is not Enrique De Castro's brother, because De Castro is from Oklahoma, and I think Enrique De Castro is probably from Texas. But David De Castro, 84 block shedding, 82 strength, 83 acceleration, that's half decent, 6'3", 279, so he's kind of a weird tweener guy. But he looks pretty good as well. Like, the ratings don't look too promising for his first couple seasons, but I think he has a good chance to develop as well. And we'll see. Maybe we make him an inside rusher on 3rd down, and maybe an outside edge contain on like 4-3 base or something like that. I think he's got a chance there. Kamani Bragg is the top player, the quarterback for UCLA. I put him on the schedule because the randomizer told me to do it. But it's actually a great matchup because we faced them last year. They've lost a few players from their championship, well, not championship run, but playoff run last year. But they've got an elite running back here in Evan Coleman. Like, this kid looks unbelievable and can catch the football, elite level. Receiving back with good elusiveness and 93 speed. You gotta be scared about Coleman, man. And the top receiver is Jeff Vickerson, 6'2", 204 out of Santa Ana, California. Deep threat archetype. If you have a 6-foot receiver with a deep threat archetype, you already know this guy's speed is outrageous. He's elite route running. Horrible hands, but if his speed is as good as I think it is, well, that's not outrageous at all. And that's their number 1 receiver. Okay, I'm not scared of this kid at all. Jeez. 6'2", 189. Spencer Pepper. He's got not great route running. Can only run deep routes, I guess. Solid hands, I guess. Better than Dickerson's, but 88 speed. Like, they've got basically no speed at all. No tight end worth mentioning. So it's all about their running game. If they can get the run going, we might have a problem. If they don't, we'll probably be fine. Now, this offensive line has a massive weakness at left guard, but it doesn't matter because they have 3 great right guards, so they can just put one of them over there and they're going to be fine. So this is a good offensive line. Tremaine Gatto is the top edge rusher, 6'5", 252, out of Concord, California. Power rusher archetype with 85 power moves, 87 strength, 76 block shed, 73 finesse moves. So overall, like a one-trick pony edge rusher with a little bit of run stopping, but not much. Isaac Spruce on the other side, 6'2", 290. Actually a defensive tackle, more power rusher archetype out of Sacramento, California. Spruce has 85 power moves, 73 finesse moves, 86 strength, and 72 block shed. So again, a one-trick pony pass rusher with a little bit of run stopping and some good strength. Not too scared of these kids. Jerry Harris is the top linebacker. Trevor McCullough was his last year, but that kid is in the NFL now. So 6'1", 238, and Harris, he's got elite coverage ability. He's got some pretty good pass rush ability. He's a solid run stopper, although that 66 block shedding is not too encouraging. But he's got 88 speed, 89 XL. And at corner, they've got JC Catula, 5'11", 178, out of Playa del Rey. So the Kings Beach. They've got 80 man coverage, 86 press, 88 catching, and that zone coverage at 82 is pretty decent as well. Plus, this kid also has Platinum House Call. 95 speed, should cover all of our receivers except Ramon Iglesias, and who's going to cover Ramon Iglesias this season? I want to see that 99 speed corner that's going to cover him, man. It's going to be a battle for the ages. But so far we have not seen that yet. The number 2 corner, not as great. Still got good hands, but not quite the same abilities, not quite the same coverage ability, not quite the same athleticism. So just that one good corner. Just want to make sure that you don't throw it his direction, and we're gonna be fine. Brian Carney, 5'10", 189, a pretty small safety. With 89 zone coverage, so more of a deep down the field guy. That run support doesn't look great, but that man coverage and press looks horrible. Jeez, 85 speed. Oh my god, that's awful. And that's their best safety. Jesus. Now we won by 2 points last year, or maybe it was 3. I forget. Did we win 31-28 or 30-28? I never can remember which way around it was. We won one game 31-28 and one 30-28, and our 2 opponents were UCLA and Wisconsin, but I can't remember which way around it was. But other than that, it was a great match. We're gonna have a home game here as well, and UCLA is gonna play in the all whites. We're gonna play in our blistering Savannah uniforms, which I absolutely love because they look awesome. And they're gonna get Coleman involved right away. 9-yard gain, good stuff. Now he's yo, that's a really good quarterback keeper, man. 11 yards for Bragg, good stuff. Coleman's still in the backfield here, and they're gonna throw the RPO. Good call, first down. They had some room there. Delgado, the tight end, gets it. 1st and 10, and now Coleman in motion, and they're gonna throw it, and Bragg has got a wide open receiver over the middle. That's a 14-yard gain, and this offense is moving down the field really quickly. Coleman in the backfield still, and they're gonna hand it. No, it's a play action shot, and they are not gonna get it in anywhere. That's out of bounds there at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. From the 29, and down goes Bragg. We've got him again. Number 94, I think that should be Jose Pujade. And indeed it is. 4th and 19. Gotta take the vehicle. 55-yard try, and they are gonna nail it. UCLA is on the board first. 3-0. And let's see what this Laredo State offense can do this time around. It's been a tough start into the season. Valencia not looking like a superstar quarterback so far, but we're gonna trust him. 3rd and 7, and we've got a one-on-one shot, and that's Arianes, and he's gonna haul it in. It's a first down there at the 18-yard line. It's about a 50-yarder, and yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about, man. Alex Valencia, he doesn't have the massive arm that we were used to from Estrada, but 54 yards to and that's just yards from the line of scrimmage. Like air yards is probably closer to like 65 considering his drop back. And then Valencia, end zone, well, not quite, but Arianes got a second catch, 14 yards on that one. 1st and goal from the 2. Move the chains again, and we're gonna hand it off. De La Rosa into the end zone. Touchdown for the sophomore running back. And oh my god, these two offenses are humming already. De La Rosa looking great here on the ground. We have Arianes on 2 important catches. This is exactly what I want. Arianes has not had a great start into the season, and we're gonna force feed him the ball because apparently nobody else can catch the football on this team. And we are gonna get another sack here. It's Taylor Costanzo, the I think junior edge rusher. He's in the end zone, in the backfield again, so that's a loss. And he's a senior. Oh my god, this is his last year already. And look how he made the tackle look bad. Just jumped over him, just leaped over him and went to the quarterback. 3rd and 15, and Bragg has an empty backfield, and that's an interception! Jamichael Pena, his 2nd on the year, and he is gone! Touchdown, Jamichael Pena. It's a pick 6. Oh my. This is not looking good for UCLA here. 14-3 already in the 1st quarter. And why on earth would you throw that one? That was just perfect coverage by Jamichael Pena. And it's a pick 6. Never throw it to the flats in that case here. But Bragg is going to dump it over the middle now. So apparently he has learned something. Delgado with another catch, the tight end, moving the sticks. 1st and 10, and they're going to hand it off to Coleman. Nowhere to go. Pujade in the backfield. And we've got another good play on defense there. 2nd and 11. Bragg is not pressured at all. Has an hour to throw and hits his tight end, Delgado, for a 1st down. 1st and 10. Coleman with trips to the right here as well. Coleman in the backfield, and he picks up Costanzo. It's another interception, and this time we've got Costanzo. The free safety takes it away. Intercepted again. 2 interceptions already for Calvin Bragg, or whatever his first name was. And that's across midfield. That's already like 10 yards away, well, 15 yards away probably from field goal range for Laredo State. And Elias Costanzo with a very nice play on defense. Again, like, kid was just standing there. He threw it right to him. Valencia, unblocked defender off the edge. Down he goes. Isaac Spruce. 3rd and 12, and Valencia gets it away, caught by De La Rosa, and that's a good catch for 10 yards, which enables us to go for it here on 4th and 2. 6-man pressure, wide open, into the blitz. It's Angelo Emmanuel, and that is a 18-yard gain for the freshman tight end. Valencia has now trips to the right. Colombo in the backfield. Arianes isolated left, and Colombo fighting for 10 yards. That's a great run for the junior running back. Valencia throws the bubble, and Arianes breaks a tackle, fights ahead for the pylon. Just couldn't get there entirely, but Catula, their only good corner, is injured. I mean, that's not a good sign at all. 3rd and inches, handed off to De La Rosa. Touchdown, Laredo State. And it already looks like a blowout. Like, how on earth? This is the strongest opponent we have faced today. Just roster-wise, they are the strongest opponent. Maryland is close, but this is the strongest opponent. We have been struggling for 2 games, and I was afraid we're going to lose this one, and I was going to have to bench Valencia. And instead, it's 21-3 here at the start of the 2nd quarter. Bragg throws it over the middle, and Delgado has another catch, man. That tight end is uncoverable, apparently. 5 catches already. 2nd and 5, and they've got double twins set. Coleman in the backfield, and they're gonna have a wide open receiver down the numbers there. And that's field goal range now for UCLA. The Bruins are going to get it done here. And Coleman cuts it up the middle. And that's going to be an easy first down. But there is a flag down. And that is going to come back on UCLA. Laredo State is going to accept that one, obviously. 3rd and 12. And a chance to get off the field here for this defense. And Bragg is going down. The ball falls incomplete. And it's 4th and 12. With a 42-yard field goal, they are now down by 15. It's a 2-score game again, so they are technically in it. But Rosas, first down catch, and some more after that. Valencia, 8 of 10. See, this is what happens when receivers actually catch the football. Now a screen to the outside. Rosas, what a move! Gets some extra 8 yards or whatever after that juke move. And a first down on top. 3.5 minutes on the clock. You wanna run some clock here, but Kevin Colombo to the outside, jukes out the corner, and that's a first down. 3 rushes for 27. This is what I want to see, man. 2nd and 3. De La Rosa, he's got some speed, and he's gonna try to juke out the last safety man, but didn't break the tackle. So, but it's a good run. 3rd and 5, a couple downs later, and Valencia over the middle, wide open, Emmanuel, touchdown, Laredo State in the end zone again. Oh my God, this Laredo State offense is running away with the game, man. There's a minute on the clock. We actually scored too quickly, to be honest. But 28-6 at halftime, if it stands, like, they've got a minute, so. Bragg. Going down again. It's another sack for this defense. And we got to take a timeout here. We're going to try to get the ball back and throw it to the sideline. Arianes, what a catch. And I think that's good on Sundays as well. From the 42, we're 10 yards away from field goal range, so still a chance. And Arianes with another catch. And he's already like above 100 yards. This is what I'm talking about, man. A future top 5 draft pick. We cannot let him like starve here on targets, and we get a few yards on this one. So that makes the field goal a little bit easier. So that was actually good yardage. 4th and 5, take the points, and we're up even more. 31-6. If we're gonna do this kind of stuff again in the second half, we're gonna put a 60 burger on them, man. 24 seconds. And they're going to throw it to the flats. Yeah, that's going to get you down the field there. 8 yards. Valencia, by the way, 15-21 in this first half. So that's fantastic. And down goes Bragg. It's another one. It's Taylor Morales in the backfield. And, I mean, you know that's going to end the drive right there. So, yeah, UCLA not standing a chance in this game. We're going to entertain this idea a little bit longer because no game is over at halftime, obviously. But UCLA really needs to get it together, man. So, and we get the ball first in the second half. So Valencia throws it wide open. First down. Oh, actually, no, he didn't get it. Oh, no, he went out of bounds and he didn't get it. Taylor Rosas. That was his, the last catch he needed to get over 1,500 career receiving yards. Well, we didn't get the first down, so ball goes back to UCLA, and now let's see what Kelvin Bragg can do this time. I'm just going to call him Kelvin until I see his name anywhere. Kamani. It's not Kelvin. It's Kamani Bragg. Jeez. 1st and 10. Kamani Bragg over the middle, and that is going to be caught for a first down, so they're going to move the chains again. Stringing together a nice possession here on their second half opening drive, and Bragg is now over 1,000 passing yards this year. So let's move on. We've got Kamani Bragg on the midfield logo. 1st and 10. Motion and play action here. And down goes Bragg. He barely got it away, and it's a loss anyway. Jeez. Fuentes with a great catch. Tackle, I mean, not catch. 3rd and 8 after a 40-yard run on 2nd down. They get a 3rd and 8, and the drop is made by, I don't know who number 8 is. Whatever. 4th and 8, 60-yard field goal try. Are you seriously kicking a 60-yarder? And it's good as well. UCLA with a 60-yard field goal try. What on earth is happening, man? 3rd and 6. Let's see what Valencia can do here. And that's a bubble screen. And we've got blockers in front that can't hold nothing, apparently. Kevin Colombo with a nice play there. But 3rd and 9 coming up now, a few downs later. And Valencia over the middle should have been intercepted. Yeah, that's Marco DiMarco. Great name, by the way. That's an all-time name. And UCLA is going to go back on offense after no points achieved by Laredo State. And they immediately go 3 and out because they throw it out of bounds. 1st and 10, motion for Rosas. And we're going to throw the screen here. And, I mean, that's a great juke move. 9 yards for Rosas and an injury for Ramon Iglesias. So, guess who's going to be playing a little bit? It's Anthony Esponda here. He's the Z receiver on this play right now, but we're gonna throw it. Oh my God, that should have been another interception. Arianes, jeez. Should have cut it in front of him. Got across the DB's face, man. Valencia misses his target. That's another 3 and out. Well, not 3 and out, but ball goes back to UCLA. Still no points acquired. It's still 31-9, and the tackle is made. Thank God. That's Costanzo. 3rd and 9 from the 22, and Bragg is gonna throw it. End zone, overthrown, and DB was already like signaling that's an incompletion before the ball even was out of bounds, man. And oh my God, what a piece of running here by Carlos De La Rosa. 12 yards for De La Rosa, and he's getting another one here, and we're just gonna run clock here down the sideline. He's got some space down to the 31. And that's like a 22-yard run or something for Carlos De La Rosa. 2nd and 10, and we've got Kevin Colombo checking in now. 6-man rush, so somebody's bound to be wide open, and what a catch it is by Ramon Iglesias for 13 yards over the middle. Full house pistol. I mean, I haven't seen that in a long time. But we're going to throw it to the running back, and that's a 1st down. Kevin Colombo with a great run out of the end zone, out of the backfield there. Great route. And then Valencia, dump it to the running back, end zone, touchdown, Kevin Colombo. Got another one through the air. He's, by the way, not only our receiving back, he's also our power back, which is a really weird combination. Like, he's a good power back and a good receiving back, but he's not the number 1 back. I hope this way at least we get a 50-50 split between Colombo and De La Rosa, which is something that we have not done in this series before, because we always had John Suarez from the get-go. But now that he's in the NFL, we're gonna see some stuff here with a split backfield. And I mean, Enrique de Castro's got another one. Sacks in all 3 games this season. He's already I lost count, man. Is this his 7th sack or something? Like, dude, this guy is like living in the backfield. Jeez. Yeah. So that should end the drive. 2nd and 17. Bragg, 4-man pressure, gets it away, intercepted. John Medrano, the linebacker, over the middle. He's our number 3 linebacker. And yeah, that one's gone. So we've got another one, and I think that's Bragg's 3rd interception. So yeah, safe to say the game was over after that. And just to recap what happened after that, we got Valencia's 1st ever rushing touchdown. So that's even more points. 45 on the board now. And Alex Valencia with a very nice day here on his 3rd game. And we're gonna skip ahead to the next play. I've got even more highlights to show you. Like this interception here by George Fuentes, our strong safety. He's taking the football away as well. I think that's interception number 4 if I counted this correctly. And, well, I mean, that's ending another drive. You see they did get a field goal in the meantime, but it's 45-12 now, and we're halfway through the 4th quarter, so the game's over. But they still keep trying, and they keep failing. Like, I mean, that was just a great interception by Fuentes. Ball was underthrown, though. We've got yet another play. Valencia with a 3rd and inches, and he's just going to lob one up there, and that's a touchdown! What is happening? Laredo State, another one. And that one's Arianes, and I just needed to show you that because he's still a massive dude here who had a great release on this play, got behind the defense, and then just had a perfect lob by Alex Valencia in the end zone. 52-12. It's now a 40-point difference. And I've got yet another play to show you. As Bragg, drop back on 3rd and 6. And intercepted again! Jamichael Pena with his 2nd today. And he's going to take this one away as well. So that's 3 interceptions for the senior corner. And that is exactly why I decided, even though he's our 5th best corner just by overall, That is exactly why I decided to put him on the field, because this kid has platinum house call. And we did not score any more points after that, but a 40-point win, where in just last playoff we had a 2 or 3-point win. Oh my god. Alex Valencia absolutely dominated this game here. 65% completion percentage, 4 total touchdowns, 275 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns through the air, no interceptions. Bragg, 5 interceptions, no touchdowns. I mean, that's never what you want to see, but that was a horrible day for Kamani Bragg, man. Yeah, maybe we need to schedule him again next year when Bragg is a junior. Maybe he's got some development in him. Now, they were down so quickly, so fast, that Evan Coleman only got 5 carries because they needed to throw the ball the entire game. Carlos De La Rosa, 21 attempts, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, no fumbles. Kevin Colombo had a couple nice runs as well, but that is definitely not a 50-50 split that I wanted. We got Arianes for $139 and a score. We got Rosas for 43. Emmanuel got a score. Colombo got a score. Iglesias had 4 catches for 16 yards. I mean, that's just horrible. Again, we had 3 drops today as well. So I don't know what is up with this receiving unit. On the other side, we could not stop the Legala. Actually, we did. We did stop him. He did not do much anymore in the second half. And then they got the 1 sack with Spruce. And then we've got Taylor Pena, the slot corner, all over the field. Geez. 2 sacks for Taylor Morales. We got Enrique de Castro in the backfield. We got Taylor Costanzo. And we've got Jose Pujade, 5 sacks total. I mean, this is absolute domination. 2 interceptions for Jamaica Pena. We got an interception for Costanzo, an interception for John Medrano, and an interception for George Fuentes as well. Pena, I mean, 2 interceptions, that's always going to get you Player of the Week. Should be National Player of the Week, honestly, as well. I mean, 2 interception day, one of them a pick 6. Gotta give it to him. And they did not. I do not know. I actually did not check who the other, who had better stats than him. 2 touchdowns and one of them a pick 6. 2 interceptions, one of them a pick 6. Like, you kidding me? We got another recruit. We got Andres Villanueva. He is coming to town. He was very much happy with his visit. 91 strength, good starting point, good power ratings. Probably not great finesse ratings. Enrique Vieira, the guard, is heading to Laredo as well with only 82 strength, but he's a gem, so never can forget that. All the pass block ratings in the 80s, 82 strength. I'm very hopeful for him as well. We've got Tyler Amador, another guard, another gem, 6'2", 292, a little bit small in size, but he is looking also very promising with that gem label. He's got 90 strength. The finesse ratings look good. 75 for run block, 83 lead block, and 89 impact block. I don't even care about the 70 pass block anymore. And then we also get David DeCastro, 6'3", 279 pounds, the run stopper, the tweener. There's a role for him there probably in a couple of years, but right now he's just gonna ride the bench. He's gonna be redshirted definitely with those ratings. It's just not a great athlete. The block shedding is really good, but no pass rush worth mentioning. Leon Angel, we got him. He's a bust label technically, but I think 6'2", 239. I think that's a size where we could maybe move him to inside linebacker, maybe improve his cap, or maybe we just move him to edge rusher entirely, or whatever. We'll see. But that 53 zone cover is not looking too hot, man. 78 speed is also not great. And then we've got Cam Trinidad. We got another corner. Well, that's not a corner. That's the linebacker, actually. 6'2", 222. So we got 2 linebackers now. Well, probably only one. I'm guessing Leon Angel is probably a pass rusher. 90 acceleration, 87 speed. I mean, you don't even need any more than that, but still he has 75 zone coverage. And then we get a second corner, Cesar Santana, 5'10", 182, out of man-to-man. Out of Delray Beach, he's a man-to-man corner. Cesar Santana is, we only had a couple corners to choose from this year anyway, but he's got 99 speed, 89 XL, he's got 79 man, 82 press, and you don't even really care about the zone at that point. And yeah, this is how we looking. 3 out of conference games. And for some reason, we're not ranked number 1 anymore. And I do get it, because our first 2 games were not looking hot. Notre Dame and Oklahoma are on an absolute tear, man. Like, they are absolutely tearing everything apart. And I am kind of looking forward to facing Oklahoma again in the conference championship game, honestly. Like, if they continue to keep this up, we had an absolutely legendary like 6 or 7 overtime game for the conference championship last year. So I hope we can provide an equally impressive game this year. So we're ranked number 3 in the country. In the conference, we haven't played anything yet, but next time we're gonna get into the conference. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Laredo State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.